Hi everyone! So today I wanted to share my stamp storage and stamp inventory binder all in one video. So I got asked about it the other day when I did the Show Me Your Stamp Obsession video. So I thought I would make it. I do have separate videos on this, but I'm just going to make a newer one and have all the stamp storage and stamp inventory in one video. So here's the way I store most of my stamps in these zippered binders. I got these specific ones at Deals, which is a dollar store. I think it's associated with Dollar Tree. And they were $5 there. But they do sell some really nice ones at Target after the back to school time is over. They sell them for like 70% off. And I like to get those there as well because they come out to like $3 and they're actually a little better than these. So here's how I store my 3x4 sets. I store them in these plastic sleeves. It has 4 sleeves in here. I will try to look up the measurements so I can give them to you. These are by BCW, and they're called Pro 4T. And what I do, or what I try to do, is cut a slit right here with my X-Acto knife so I can slip in stamps on both sides. So you can see that's how I have all my clear stamps, or all my 3x4 clear sets. So I have that in here. Let me just move this over. And then my rubber stamps I have like this in these Stampers Best cling panels or the Crafter's Companion cling panels. And I'll try to put links below to that so you can see what they look like. So that's how I have my stamps. I find this is the best way to have them because it takes up the least amount of room, which is what I need since I don't have too much space here. So I can fit a lot of stamps in one binder. So you can see those there. And then again, I like these types of binders as opposed to the other regular binders, because if for any reason the stamps fall off the cling panels, they'll fall right into the binder, so I don't lose any stamps, and they also don't get dusty or dirty or anything like that. So that's how I store those. And then my 4x6 sets are just in a shoebox. I just flip through them. I find that the easiest for me. So I won't show that because, like I said, they're just standing up in a shoebox. And then I'm going to show you my stamp inventory. So here's the binder. And I'm so glad that I made this. When I was first making it, I was very frustrated because it's a lot of work to begin with. Because if you have a lot of stamps, you have to stamp a lot of stamps. But the good thing about this is once you finish it, you just keep it updated. So anytime you get new stamps, just like what I do is when I get a new stamp, the first thing I do is I trim it out if I have to, and I stamp it in here, and I write the name of it and everything, and then I store it. So that's the first thing I do, so I don't get overwhelmed by the stamps. And yeah, so now it's so much easier because I just stamp them as I receive them or buy them or whatever. So here's the first page. This is just a regular 1-inch binder. I have all the sheets and page protectors so they don't get dirty or wet, because this did take me a while to do. I don't want the pages to get ruined. So here's the first sheet, and I did it this way so all of these pages will stay updated, because if I wrote on each page where each stamp is located, that would become outdated because I changed my storage a lot, and I'm just very indecisive about those types of things, so I'd rather have this stable even if I change my storage. So if I do change my storage, I just have to change this one sheet. So here I have all of my different binders, and then I wrote underneath what company is in each one, so that's how I know where to find each stamp. So there's that. I do have to change this because I put pink binder twice, but I know this one is the pink and red binder, so I have to write that in. There's that. And then here I have stamped out all my stamps, and this is mainly for girl images, boy images, some critters, things like that. I do not make an inventory of lawn fawn stamps or Inka-Dinka-Doo stamps, because those, I have them, like I said, in a shoebox or in a drawer, and I can easily flip through them. So this is more for stamps that are harder for me to remember that I have or to go through. So I have them by company. That's the way I find the easiest for me to find them. So here are my CC Designs. I try to put them together like by brand and then by type. So I sometimes don't do that, but I try to. So like here's the CC Designs Swiss Pixies. Here's the Sugar Plums from CC Designs. More Sugar Plums. These are Mashi's Muffins and the Beatrice stamps. And then over here are Sweet November stamps. So these are like part of CC Designs. So I try to do it that way. And then here's Rosie's Darlings. And I want to make tabs for this. I still haven't gotten around to it, but I do want to make like a tab here that says CC Designs, one here that says Greeting Farm, and like that, so I can easily get to the stamp. So here's the Greeting Farm Anyas, and more Anyas over here. The beans, the boys. These are Wild Sprouts, Oliver and Amelia. These, and then here starts the sets. So these are sets that are not Oliver and Amelia. So any Greeting Farm sets, I have them here. And I'm just quickly flipping through them. I don't want to go through each page, but there are La La Lands, and then I do the same for all of them. Like here starts the the Whimsy stamps. So then I have Whimsy Wee, Whimsy Kenny K, and then here's Whimsy Too Cute Ink, and more Too Cute Ink, and then Pure Innocence. And that's the way I do it. I keep them by brand and try to keep them by type. So there's all my stamps that are in binders. Then, and the way I find them is, let's say I want, I don't know, let's say I want one of these. This is a Whiff of Joy stamp. So I just go over here to my front page, and I look to see which binder the stamp is in. See here, it says Whiff of Joy. So I know that my Whiff of Joy stamps are in the pink binder. So I go to the pink binder, and that is where I'll find this stamp set. So that's how I find those stamps. And then back here, I have my sentiment stamps. And if you saw that video, you know that I stamped out every single one of my sentiments, whether it's a purely sentiment stamp set